BlockFi is great if you want an easy to use crypto brokerage that pays you up to 8% APR on your different cryptocurrencies. But there are some issues that you need to know about. Let's talk about it. Hi y'all, my name is Greg and I make videos about the stock market, options trading, and cryptocurrency. Today I'm going to be giving you an honest review of BlockFi. So to break this video down for you, we're going to talk about what I like about BlockFi, what I don't like about BlockFi, and then finally at the end of this video, who BlockFi is really for, because it's not for everyone. But before we get into it, if you enjoy this type of video and you want to make more cryptocurrency brokerage reviews, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. With that out of the way, let's talk about BlockFi. Probably one of the best perks when it comes to BlockFi is their high APR. Right now using BlockFi, you can receive up to 5% APY for anything less than half a Bitcoin. For anything more than half a Bitcoin and up to 20 Bitcoin, you'll receive 2% APY. And then you'll only receive 0.5% interest for anything more than 20 Bitcoin if you're a big baller. And then when it comes to Ethereum, you can receive up to 4.5% APY for anything less than 15 Ethereum. For anything more than 15 Ethereum and up to 1,000 Ethereum, you'll receive 2% APY, and then you only get 0.5% interest for anything more than 1,000 Ethereum, which is around $4 million. So basically what I'm getting at here is the more crypto you have with BlockFi, the less APR that you'll receive. But there is an exception, and that is stablecoins. This includes the USDC, the GUSD, the USDT, and the BUSD. All of these are pegged to the dollar and they offer the highest percent APR when it comes to BlockFi with no limits. This is sort of similar to a savings account where you'll put in your money and you'll receive 0.5% APR, but instead of receiving just a measly 0.5%, you can receive up to 9.3% APR on these stablecoins. For the USDC, the GUSD, and the BUSD, they're offering up to 8.6% APR, and for the USDT, they're offering 9.3% APR. And this higher APR that you're receiving from these stablecoins in comparison to Bitcoin and Ethereum is probably due to supply and demand. This interest that you're paid is generated by lending out your cryptocurrency, and since there's more people that are willing to borrow stablecoins right now than there is people willing to lend their stablecoin, you'll get paid a higher percent APR. But you're not lending this money out to just anyone and everyone. BlockFi only lends your cryptocurrency out to trusted institutions and corporate borrowers. But you can also borrow money by using your own cryptocurrency. With BlockFi's crypto loans, you can borrow up to 50% loan to value. So this means for every $1,000 of a cryptocurrency that you own, you can borrow up to $500 worth of cash against it. The minimum loan amount for this is $10,000, so to start borrowing, you're gonna need to have at least $20,000 of a single cryptocurrency. They also have an adjustable loan to value or LTV, and the lower your LTV, the lower the interest rate on your loan since you're putting more down as collateral. Their interest rates are as low as 4.5% for 20% LTV and as high as 9.75% for 50% LTV. This is definitely not the best interest rates, especially if you compare this to margin. Right now I can take out margin using M1 Finance for only 2% interest. But if you need money quickly and you have a lot of cryptocurrency, this could come in handy. If you don't happen to have $20,000 worth of crypto yet though, which is probably a lot of people, you can still borrow money using their new BlockFi credit card. This offers unlimited 1.5 back via Bitcoin on every purchase you make. Their Bitcoin rewards are auto-transferred to your interest account, and you can receive up to $750 in extra incentives. You'll receive $250 after spending $3,000 in your first month of owning the card. And just to add a little bit more incentive, during the months 4 to 6 of owning this card, you'll receive 3.5% Bitcoin back, up to $100. You'll also receive an extra 2% interest on your stablecoin of up to $200 in Bitcoin. They'll pay you back 0.25% on eligible trades up to $500 in Bitcoin. And finally, you'll get an extra $30 per referral in addition to their Refer a Friend program. So there's a lot of perks to this credit card. I'm applying to it myself. I just joined the wait list and I'm pretty excited about this. And finally, the last best thing about BlockFi is their ease of use. They make it super easy to do pretty much anything using their app. If you were to compare this to the yield farming process using DeFi projects, this is way simpler. They have a simple, easy to use user interface with only a few buttons to select from, which means that depositing, buying, selling, and borrowing cryptocurrency is only a few clicks away. Other crypto exchanges can be a little bit confusing, especially for new crypto investors, so BlockFi simplicity really goes unmatched. I would really compare this to the simplicity of Robinhood, but for cryptocurrency. This is probably one of the biggest appeals when it comes to BlockFi, but we can't talk all about the good without talking about the drawbacks. The first issue that I have with BlockFi is transparency. They're not exactly clear on how your interest is generated. They say that BlockFi generates interest on assets held in interest accounts by lending them out to trusted institutional and corporate borrowers. But there's really no specifics on who these borrowers are and if this interest actually adds up. Right now, there's a lot of people that are willing to lend out their cryptocurrency, but I don't think there's enough demand to borrow cryptocurrency to justify 6% APR on your Bitcoin and Ethereum. I feel like they have to have some other way in order to generate your interest because this really just doesn't add up. This means that they have to find some other way to generate your interest, and we really don't know where this is coming from because they're not 100% transparent about it. It could be that they're using your cryptocurrency to trade for themselves, and then they pay you some of their profits. There's really no telling what your funds might be used for. All they tell us is that your interest is generated through lending, but they don't say to who, and they don't say if there's any other method that they use to generate more interest. And another issue that I have with BlockFi is their spreads. If you don't know what that means, basically that's the difference between what buyers are willing to pay for a cryptocurrency and what sellers are willing to sell their cryptocurrency for. The bid-ask spread on BlockFi seems to be about a mile wide. If you buy cryptocurrency using BlockFi's exchange, chances are you're probably not going to get the best price. For example, at this very moment, CoinDesk is quoting me $59,300 for a single Bitcoin, whereas if I were to buy this on BlockFi right now, this is going for $59,800. That's a difference of $500, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're buying cryptocurrency in large quantities, that can really start to add up. And finally, the last worst thing that I found about BlockFi is moving your cryptocurrency off of their exchange. This can take up to 10 days depending on when you start this process. I started this transfer process on a Friday trying to move $500 of Ethereum to my MetaMask wallet. And when I added my MetaMask wallet, I had allow listing on set by default. And when you add a new wallet, you have to wait 7 days to start a withdrawal. So I waited my 7 days, and on that next Friday, I started my withdrawal, and then BlockFi held that withdrawal from me until the next business day. This means that I had to wait until Monday until my $500 worth of Ethereum was available in my wallet. Mind you, this transaction takes about 40 seconds on average using the Ethereum network. But for some reason, BlockFi holds this until the next business day. Maybe this is for security reasons, I have no idea, but this could really end up costing people a lot of money, just like it ended up costing me money. I wanted to transfer my Ethereum to BNB since Ethereum was high that day and BNB was trading down, but since BlockFi held this from me for another business day until the next Monday, the prices changed around and I couldn't get the best prices. This was definitely a frustrating experience, but overall, I would say the BlockFi is a good app for some. BlockFi is definitely not a good app for traders. Like we talked about earlier, the bid-ask spread is super wide, and you're not going to get the best prices for your cryptocurrencies. Even if you bought and sold your cryptocurrency at the exact same time, you're going to be quoted 2 different prices, and you're going to take an automatic loss. And also, like we talked about earlier, if you're looking to trade your cryptocurrency and move it off of this exchange onto a different wallet, this could take you up to 10 days. Again, I wouldn't recommend BlockFi for crypto traders, but for hodlers, I'd say this app is really good for you. If you don't mind paying a little bit extra because of BlockFi spreads and you're holding your cryptocurrency on their exchange and you don't want to move it over to a new wallet, BlockFi, I would say, is the perfect app. Their high interest rates give you a great incentive to hodl, and their ease of use really goes unmatched. You can get much higher interest rates using yield farming or even on Binance, but Binance just doesn't have the ease of use that BlockFi does. So if you're new to crypto and you're looking to hodl your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your Litecoin, or stable coins, I'd say BlockFi is made just for you. If you want me to review another crypto brokerage, make sure to comment down below. Thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video, and a big thank you to all my patrons for the support. And if you want to join my Patreon for live trade alerts, one-on-one consulting, and more, make sure to check it out down in the pinned comment below. That's all I've got for you today, and as always, remember to stay positive, stay green. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.